Yo, 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 what's up?
Any ideas?
Alright, here we are, guys. This is it. 3, 2, 1, boom! We are live! Good morning, everybody. We are live from Bangkok, Thailand. Live at 7:30, now 7:40 in the morning. Here we are, guys. It's time to continue. Time to join me and enjoy the show again. So, let's see, where did we stop yesterday? We stopped yesterday here. I just ran all the tests and see, there is one fail. And as you can see, this fail has to do with the date that is today. Because then in 50 days it's the 1st November and it seems like it's a wrong formatting. So I think before we go on with our regular stuff, we fix this. So the formatted ending doesn't even exist. Oh, wrong project. Okay, it's not the correct project. Okay, the formatted ending has to be -d. Okay, and because we expect -d and it wasn't -d, so good luck, we have tests, guys. Okay, regardless of that, we have then all tests passing. And that means if we go for coverage, we see that it's missing, and that is the controller stuff. This is what we did yesterday. The GSL controller, that needs to be 100% tested, and this is what we are doing right now. So the idea is, I show you this quickly. The idea is that, let me lock in quick. Okay, so if we go on Crypto Local. Good morning! How are you, my friend? So when you click on security GSL, well, it's active now, and then with the correct OTP, it can be inactive. Okay, so that is a good thing, and then we can extend it again with continuation. Good. So this is what we want to do, and then of course the regular activation if it's inactive. Rails C. Let me show you the whole process here. Update column. There you go. So this is also how it could look. So then here you can change the time. Huh, interesting. That isn't working. Update with ODP params. So that needs to be to hash. See, good, we test all this stuff. So symbolize keys, it needs to be called to hash. alter hash, because params could be action controller params. Oh, that's a little bit shitty now. How do we do this, guys? Binding pry. This is really nasty. So we say params. That is... that should work. That should work. So we say params is paramster has, and then just symbolize keys. That is good. So if I say 50 now, okay, now it's working. And this isn't working. Perfect. GSL time is invalid. Great. So that is the logic. And then you can say here, hey, enable now. And that is not working. Be interesting, huh? Oh, it's up. Okay, I understand. If I just click the button, there is no require. So GSL controller params fetch user. Actually, the first we don't need, it's just here. Just here. Okay, and then if I say 100 hours activated, I call this able now, it's still active. So that is the whole controller. And now we need to write feature specs for this, so we can make sure that this is really working as it should. And then, yeah, let's go. So all we have to do is we make a spec features internal security, and then it's a GSL spec RB and do something like that. We call it GSL. We always have a user, and before we do any tests we sign in, and then we say describe change time setting. It renders the correct form and it won't update the time, and we need one for it updates the time. Yeah, so we have 3 tests. The first test is that this form here is correctly rendered. The second test is that it won't render the form if GSL is active. The third test is it won't update the form because it's a broken error. Like there's an error, so we don't update this. And then the last one is we actually do update this. So this is an error. Okay, so that is an error. Okay, what we do here is before, and we say visit internal security GSL path. Okay, and then we expect HTML there. Where is it? This is what we need. Expect page to have a form method post with number field, and then it's called user. Is it GSL time? I think so. With number. Yeah. The action is actually the this one with action that path. Good. And then with submit tag, and it's called update GSL time. Maybe. Let's run this and have a look, guys. It's going to be in features, internal security, GSL. Oh, with submit. Not with submit tag, it's just with submit, bro. Okay, that looks good. The form is there. It won't render the form is if GSL is active. And then we say here, allow any instance of user to receive GSL active and return true. Okay, and then we say visit internal security GSL path, and we expect the form. If it's enabled, I expect this to be read only. So we say expect form to with a number field, and I say read only. True, and then disabled true. Maybe that's. And can we say without submit? I don't know if we can do this, but we can try. In 18 apparently. Okay, then I guess it will be with, and then that. Okay. Value. Oh, that is value. No. Then it's attributes. If not, then we read the docs with number field. Spec with number field. Let's see actually what the. Yeah, he's somehow this messing up. So with tag. Ah, so with tag input, that was we can do. Okay, so with expect input with name, that is the name. With type is number. Okay, and with read only true and disable true. This should be in 18. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Ha! Okay, what is it actually? Disabled. Yeah. With shit. Matching tag attributes, this is what we look for. To have tag image alt. Shit. God, we make an issue. With tag. I can say input read only, and I can say input, can I do this? Disabled. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, okay, that works. Shitty. Input. I then guess I can do read only disabled in one. No, that is not working. It's only one by one. Okay, so you know what? We keep it this way. It won't run out of form if GSL is active without submit button. Okay, fine. And then it won't update the time. We say fill in, and we fill in the user GSL time with maybe this, and we click button. Update GSL time. Expect page to have text. Can't update GSL time. And on the other side, it's also we expect to have text. Something like, I think GSL time is invalid. And then here it updates the time, so we tell them like maybe 500. And then we expect this. Okay, so this is 28. And 35. Gene, good morning. What's up? Hello to Venezuela. No, you in Costa Rica now, but good morning. That's me. Guilty. Got me. Okay, then all these. Teach me your ways, chunky lover. I love it chunky, but chunky chocolate. Teach me your ways. Yeah, I'm happy to tell you my ways though. Do you understand what I'm doing right now? That is the most important question right now. Like, do you understand what am I doing? I'm writing, so we have this functionality here. Something where I show you. There you go. So I just checked this form that if I do this, I check that this is there and this is there, so that we can't update this. I check that if I say 500, this text will be there. I check that in general the form is rendered with this input field and this button. And if this is enabled, that the form is here with disabled and read-only attribute and no button. So those are the tests that I just wrote, and they look like this. Yeah. So it shows the correct form. It shows the correct form if it's active. So this is this way. And then it doesn't accept invalid value and accepts correct value. So this is fine. The next step is we need to make this one here. So this is how we start. Enable a GSL log. Enable now. It should be maybe enable GSL now. So this we can close, and then here we are. Enable GSL now. Okay, I don't like that this is a button large, but I think this is okay. So we make a test that this form is rendered. And in case, I show you, in case we have our OTP active, so if I say two-factor, if I set that up, and I go back to security, then here's an OTP attempt. Okay, so this is the first. So we describe enabling GSL. It renders the form without OTP. It renders the form with OTP. So here we say to receive OTP enabled. Okay, and then we can say visit internet security GSL path. Okay, so describe rendering the form, and then this is without OTP, and this is with OTP. I hope if you can't follow, just shoot me a question. And I'm happy to explain you what I'm really doing here. And we can just copy this here a little bit quick. And so without the OTP, I expect the, let's start with the OTP. We expect the page to have a form with the path is, I guess, enable. Is it that way? Yes, it is. So this is the action, and we have actually OTP is a text field with text field, and it's called OTP attempt, and then with a submit, enable GSL now. Okay, and then if we do this without the OTP, we say without text field. Does that make sense? Let's run this in 42. That's 52, that doesn't even exist. Okay, both tests are correct, so that means they are not having any issue. If I would change now somehow this a little bit, if I were to do this way, so the OTP is always available, and I run the test now, then the first one is failing because we tell him there is no OTP field, but now there is one, see? So this is why we write tests, to ensure that it's all in a state that we like. And the next spec is then the describe rendering the form without OTP, with OTP, that is good. And then here we say describe enabling the with OTP and describe without OTP. Okay. Here we say user update OTP enabled true, and this goes in a before, and then visit the internal security GSL path. Okay, and we say with OTP, enabling GSL with OTP, it successfully and not successful. Okay, so we go and we say fill in user OTP attempt with, this is what we need. So this is a wrong OTP, and then click button enable GSL now. Okay, and what's happened next is that if I do this, I get an error message, can't enable GSL. So expect page to have text, this one, and additionally OTP attempt invalid, I guess, is invalid. There you go. And on the other side, I expect that if I say this with current user reload current OTP and click that button, that now the GSL controller is active actually. So it will be GSL was activated. So I expect GSL was activated, and I can also say expect user reload to be GSL active. Hi, those both tests must be actually really good, and I say here to not be GSL active, so we can call 61 I think they should be both green though. Yeah, So unless my test is wrong, that means my application is working. So always reread what you're doing in your tests, because, you know, if you have functionality first, maybe you write a test that works for the functionality instead of writing what you really expect. But this is what we expect. Successfully GSL active, not successful can't, and then it's not be GSL active. So this works fine with OTP, and then I can say without OTP, yeah, we do the same. Instead, I don't fill in anything. I just do it that way. This is without OTP. So that goes in there. So that is 83. Okay, so let's do it this way quick. Is this ever now? Enable GSL now. That doesn't exist? That is interesting. I think it is there. Click button. Oh, I have to go on visit internal. There you go. If I'm not on the correct page, then there is no button. So yeah, that makes sense, totally. And that is working as well. So the form is rendered correctly, the setup is done correctly. Now the next step would be describe disabling do. And we say here describe with OTP, and then both cases won't be successful, and disabling with OTP it successfully. Okay, so same branches, same logic. Type in a wrong OTP, type in a correct OTP. So we say in this case the same like here actually with OTP. There you go. This is what we need to do first, and it won't be successful. So we can say fill in user of OTP attempt with, and click button. I think the button is disabled. Is it? Disable now. And we expect page to have text, like can't. What is a text, bro? Can't disable GSL. Can't disable GSL. And expect user reload on GSL active to be true, to equal true. So this is actually then the field. Okay. And then successfully is the other test around. That means here it is with user reload current OTP, and then this means inactive default. the active tier. Should be but remains was deactivated but remains active till. That sounds like a good error message. Okay, and then this looks good to me. I mean, disabling is working good with OTP, and actually then super easy to scribe without OTP. Do just an it. So all I have to do here is say visit this path and click button. This is the whole thing. Yeah, disabling without OTP. Okay, let's run this in 94. Oh, I know why. Before do user update OTP. Yeah. User update GSL active. True. So it wasn't really true. Now it's activated, so we can deactivate it. Fine, they all work. Great. That means describe continuation. And here we say before do user update GSL active. True. And then we say false. Remains active. And then we say visit internal GSL path. Well, there's only one outcome if I click disable now. And then I click continue GSL. Then it's continued, you know. Before do continuation. Okay, GSL continuation extends the reactivates the GSL, and then we can say visit this path and click button continue GSL. And I expect page to have text. But which text, bro? Continue. GSL is active again. And we also expect user reload GSL active to equal true. Nice. So what does user RB continue? Oh, this is really bad. Have a look. So that means I could, because we are open source, people know this now, they see this. I could, oh, have a look. Instead of enabling this with my OTP, I could just force this method to be called. So we can say continue def GSL to this GSL to GSL running out, and that is if GSL active and GSL active. And we make a comment. Okay, so we can say only if GSL running out. Okay, the same goes for, yeah, if GSL running out. So only if it's running out. That means now we can say that this is working fine. Let's run this in 123. Unable to find button, continue GSL. Is this one big state machine? No, this is not a state machine. Let me explain you the GSL log right now. So, the GSL log works as a last line of defense. So when you create your account and you set up your password, you set up your two-factor codes, you set up your general settings, you know, whatever you would like to set up here. You set up all your withdrawal addresses. See, now I can remove it. I still can, if I say Bitcoin, I can still add new withdrawal addresses. So after you set it up all, okay, like you go holiday or whatever it is, you say enable my GSL log, and this means that all these settings are not accessible anymore, okay? And you specify a time. In this case we say 48 hours. So if I enable this now, and when I then click to disable it, that means it still remains active for 48 hours. So let's say you go holiday and you make this like 72 hours. So if your account now gets hacked, so you go holiday, bro, okay? You sleeping on an island with a daiquiri in your hand. Now I'm a hacker and log into your account. The first thing is I want to steal your money. So, there is no withdrawal add new address button anymore. And this whole thing is inaccessible. I can't create new addresses. I'm like, shit, I have to change the password. Nope, I can't click there. The two-factor options. Okay, wait, that is just a second. Withdraw. Two-factor options, I can't access it. Actually, the withdrawal options should be also inaccessible. Just a second. Withdrawal options, controller. Yeah. We make this whole thing. So now this whole, I can't access these anymore as well. Login pass, emergency password, I can't access them. I always get the same stupid error message that I can't access it. Okay, account settings I can see, but there is no form anymore. I can't update these. Okay, it's all disabled. And now I think, okay, all I have to do is I click here disable. But as you see now, it still remains active till the 15th. Today is the 12th, so this is exactly 72 hours. So this is the functionality. And yeah, so If I'm a hacker, I have to wait 3 days now. Now you will get an email, which we have to implement right after this. So you will get an email that there is something going on in your account, and I still can't access this stuff because my account is still GSL protected. So that is the whole idea of it. Okay, so it's just protecting your account, so nobody is actually getting money out of your account because he can't create new withdrawal addresses. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so and then we wrote tests for this. So it's not a state machine. This is actually I show you. It's actually user first attributes. As you see, it's only done with 3 attributes. It's GSL active, GSL time, and GSL active till. And the logic is fairly easy, but you only can do it if you experience. I can show you how this works because we only need 3 fields for this. So first we validate the time is between 24 and 720 hours. So a GSL log for 1 hour doesn't make any sense because if you get hacked in 1 hour, then the hacker has access. No. Okay, the first thing is we check, is this thing active? And if this is active with a question mark, we call the super, which is the Rails method. This means it's if this field is true, actually here. Okay, if this is true, then the whole GSL active is true. And if it's false, then we check, is the time present and is the time still in the future? So and every time we say this is true, if I say this is true, then if it's true, I say set the time. Sorry, if it's false. So if it was true and now it's false, so we disable it. Then we set the GSL active till in the hours from now. So did I explain that good or bad? I don't know. So yeah. So if it was true and I said I disable this, I click the button disable, then the time is set, and then this one is false, but the time is present and the time is still in the future. So the GSL is still active. And the continuation, yeah, just reactivate this. And if we are running out, that means it's active, but the field of the Boolean is false. So this is the whole GSL log. This method we don't really need, this one we don't really need, this we don't need. So the whole thing is done in 2 methods, basically. Yeah, that is the way you do it. At least that's the way I do it. Say it that way. Yeah, that is good. That is good. And then see even here, like there is no cancel method. Okay, so how do I make this in a controller, right? So that's pretty easy. If I go to withdrawal addresses index, so there is unless GSL active, show me this button. So apparently GSL is active now. So normally there's this button and I say if GSL active, which is a helper method, okay? So this is a helper method coming out of the base controller, GSL active, and we say current user GSL active. And then we make this accessible as a helper method. So it's used, we can use it in a template. Okay, so now everything, if I want to hide something, I just say GSL active. Let's go, for example, on these security pages, and I want to hide these buttons now. I go security index, and I can say, for example, here, I say unless GSL active. And then, wait, what? Okay. And then I just hide the buttons. The same for the password maybe. And then here is unless GSL active. So don't worry, this UI that you see is just my creation. And yeah, that is just, this will not go live. We have a designer, right? So yeah, this is how it's working. And then controller wise, I mean, of course you could be smart and say, yeah, even if you hide the button, I know the URL, I click it, and then this is happening. This is very easy. It's withdrawal option controller. I have a method called GSL protected. That's going for the controller. And if you see GSL protected is a def. Sorry, it's a self, just a second. This is coming also from the internal base controller. And all this is doing, it's going for the before action, check for GSL protection. And then we say if it's active, just redirect. And we give here just a regular arc, so like a before action, so I can say only maybe only on the update method. I show you this. Only on the update method. So now I can access this, but okay, there's no button, but I could say now activate as well. Activate. So if I would click here, enable, then, because that's the meth activated, it's GSL protected. But we want this whole thing GSL protected, so thanks and goodbye. So yeah, that is the GSL functionality. I think that's pretty cool. So is this whole, wait, there was an continue GSL isn't working. Shit. So this button isn't there. It's a link actually. It's a link, it's not a button. It's a link, yeah. So we say in our spec, GSL spec. So yeah, by the way, when you say practice, of course you need practice. I have a 10-year experience meanwhile with Ruby on Rails. So this is click link. So when I was a beginner, I didn't understand the whole testing thing, and this was all difficult to read, and it really sucks. And but after 50 projects or something like that, I can say, yeah, I figured it out. I know now how it's working. So all the tests are good now. That means if I run coverage with it, wait, what? Oh, coverage is true. I now hope that this whole thing shows up green. And it does. And it does. I wonder... how can I test that this is happening? Huh. I mean, it is all tested. I don't know. So we can just see what is missing. Spec. Features, spec, controllers. Let's just see if I missed some features or controllers out here. And then let's make those green. So Chunky Lover, what did you do then so far? If you say you are new to Ruby on Rails, what are you learning and how do you learn? That is an interesting question. And did you had success learning? I'm barely starting web. I'm trying to learn Django Node.js. Well, that's a different thing. That is a different thing. It's always good to not start with Rails, I think. Like, you know, like, if you want to become a Formula One racer, you have to learn driving on a go-kart first. So I think if you want to be a web developer, do not jump into Rails because you do not understand Rails, and this is a big issue. It's a big issue that Rails provides so much magic that you just do not understand. Like, all these features that I do, you have to be able to implement them completely manually in PHP or whatever language and framework you want to use. You know, just because Rails takes so much work of the developer, like Rails does so much for me, but I still know what Rails do for me. If you are new and you start with Ruby on Rails, you just do not know what Rails is doing for you because you just see it as granted. Like, yeah, I click there, I take my model, and now I do something with this and I save it. Yeah, but you do not know what's happening actually. Okay, and then I see people write really weird Rails code because the way they think is completely not compatible with Rails thinking. So that is an issue. Controllers. Okay, wait. So we have... it's actually interesting that if we just run the features, we use like 83% of the models. Okay, controllers. What is it? Okay, the invoices controller. Both are missing. Yeah. Base controller. What's missing here? Ah, this is API. I wonder that my API is not found. Is that really? Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Not found. Because my active record not found. Let's have a look here actually what we're doing. Wait, let's commit this quick. Git status, git add, git commit, finished, GSL implementation, git push, origin, GSL. So that looks good. Okay, so this is committed. Nice. Let's go for dev not found. This is here in my base controller. Is this somewhere called? Nah. That isn't even called, so we can remove it. Can we? Let's see, spec, controllers, API. I think we can remove this. It's unused code. So the API will still work, eh? Think so. Okay, fine. Then we go actually I want to merge this quick into master. removed unused code. Yeah, let's run the test code. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 commits, 10, 11. 11 commits for the GSL. I think we can rebase this into 1. So git rebase minus I, and then it's head 12. Is it? I don't want to do shit, bro. I do not want to do shit. Is it? Oh, Git. I have to learn more Git, dude. Okay, then removed unused code. Yeah, perfect. So we say pick and pick squash. Okay, so we squashed them all into one commit. And then I say this okay. GSL support. There you go, and now all we have is just one. Just one commit. Okay. And then I say, I mean, this looks good, isn't it? Yeah, I think this looks good. Like, it's all there. So we switch git checkout master. No, wait, git checkout GSL, git push origin GSL. And this is failing, so we have to use force push minus F. So we force push this, and then in the git checkout master, git rebase origin is no git rebase origin GSL. Git lock. Yeah, that looks good. Git push origin master. So now it's in master. Okay, cool. Should have worked. So code coverage. Okay, that is just the only one missing. I really think this can be no cop. Who cares? Actually, I think we can I think we can test this. If it's a pass error, let's have a look. I don't need that on no cough. I can say app controllers. No, wait. We can make a controller spec. So I say spec controllers API, and then I say maybe this. Okay, and describe pass error. Do it pass. It returns pass error. Okay, and I say this. and raise error. Is it raise error? RSpec allow and raise. Okay, and raise, and then it's API base controller. No cough. Nah, you go away. And we raise actually this. Okay, then I say get test. Welcome. Chunky Lover, welcome on the team here. Now that you see me how I create the future, that means you are a future witness. And if you are a future witness, you are a time traveler. Okay, so I think if I go here, I expect actually this. I expect response, errors, parse error, and that is a expect 400. Does that even exist? No, I don't know actually, to be honest. I don't know about that. Expect 400, that doesn't exist. But expect 404 that exists. No, there's no reference on that. I don't know that movie. Expect status, that is what we need. Oh, expect response 400. That's what we need. Okay, do you think this test will work? Let's see. Aspect spec controls API v1 authentication spec in line 8. I don't know. No, it's not a reference on that. It's just because I don't know. My viewers came up with this. They say, Tim, you need a catchy phrase, and then I implemented and invented that, and they love it. So how is this failing? Authentication control. What is he actually doing? Test. Test, yeah. Test to receive test though. I wonder where this error is actually coming from. Authenticate API user. It's in 10. To receive test. Let's go here though. And raise. That's maybe better. Undefined message for nil class and base controller. Process action. I thought I can do it. I thought I just can raise that arrow. But it's not Rails, it's action dispatch, so we are not in the controller anymore. Shit. So binding pry. I really wonder, where do we end? Can I make a general rescue? Rescue E. I really need to see where we end up though. That is weird. Okay, my binding pry. Args test. Yeah, sure, that's the method. I call super. I end up in E. Undefined method message for new file. So I don't even end up there. So I gonna go in now, say it has to do with this. Yeah. Okay, so expect controller. Now, allow controller to receive. Now we are talking, guys. This is going to be better. No, shit. Allow. Is actually controller the instance? Or is controller the class? That is the instance. So we can say allow any instance of API v1 authentication controller. Maybe this is getting better, guys. Undefined method message. What do you mean message? Are we here? No, this is boot up. This is not. Oh shit. RSpec controller race. Oh. I don't know, this is weird. RSpec. How can I do this, dude? RSpec pass. How to RSpec this one? This is the one we want. Pattern spoiler. Okay, I think I'm on the wrong way here. This is not what I want. Deposit. Is there a post? There's no post. Oh, that's controller. There's a post for sure. Context. I say context. It renders parse error 2. Okay, let's have a look here. I do authenticate API key. I want at the end something like that. This, and I say params is like that. Okay, what's happening? 75. Binding prior. Yeah, that's the issue. Shit. Rails aspect controller. Rails aspect controller. Wait, I could say params and say maybe A is this. But then, because Rails can't parse it, he won't even let me do that. Yeah, that's shitty. Headers post. Okay, you know what? We reset this. Okay, nice try. It's getting resetted. I quit on that. Okay, that one goes to 100% now. So what's missing is the invoices controller on both sides. This is for the user, so he can click around. Yeah. And this is for us. Well, then let's work on that, guys. Today we play merchant, so crypto local means so much work to do, but this has to be done. Merchant. So we need a form actually to create. Yeah, we need a form to create something like this here on the fly. Oh. Yeah. And then let's list this. Okay, let's open Postman. Postman. No, that is not what I want. Shit. Why do we have this twice now, guys? This is annoying. That's the one we need. Perfect. And then we say security. I need my API keys. I don't have one. Shit. So let me see. Create new API key. Okay, this is our API key. And then I go to my Postman and say something like, I close these. Okay, create invoice. There it is. Headers. Send. Errors not allowed. See? Read only merchant update. Send again. Okay, invoice created. Let's create a few invoices. And they should be now listed here. That is okay. Yeah, I mean, if I say now, I can click on this, I guess. Should we? So there is something like merchant controller, dev show. Okay, this should work. And then here we can say in the merchant index, link to internal merchant invoice, do, and then it's FAI, no, FAI, show. Oh, did I write that too much? Okay, so this is correct, and this can be like a class button default button SM, maybe like this. Okay, show. So I click here and then I see the details of this invoice. And of course we need a show. So I say here show hammer, and then we need also this in our breadcrumb trail. And breadcrumb invoice, and then it's objects of invoice, and then short identifier. There it is. So okay, it's working fine. How do we display? We go like this. invoice, and then we say invoice short identifier. No, actually it's a long identifier. Okay, that's the invoice, and then here, I don't know actually, invoice attributes. So what we need state, allowed assets, expiration, confirmations required total, the recipient, description, and then we have what we have the invoice items, and we have the adjustment. Is it line items? Wait, what's it called? Wait, show. That is one thing. That is the other thing. Let's see quick what it's called. Is items and adjustments. Okay. So items and adjustments. So this is like P, and we say here each to item, and then we say is item inspect. And this is adjustments called adjustment. Okay, that is my adjustments. Those are my items. I think we can make this because we are cool. A table and a table is M, and we can say in a T hat that there is a TR with a TH and more THs, maybe 3. And then we can say this is going to be T-body. Here we loop over, we open a TR, we open a TD and say item name. We say count, we say price, we say total. Is that correct? Can't remember. I can't remember. Price, total, count, name. Looks good. And booyah, there it is. Fine. And then for controllers, so then here we can say T-bar, T-foot, and this is TR, TD, call span 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is text, right? The same like these ones. Text, right? And then I can say here is at invoice items total. That doesn't even exist yet, but I say invoice B total. Oh, it's items sum. Alias method items sum items total. Don't know why I call this sum, dude. Adjustments total. I don't know. So items total isn't working. Oh, I have to switch it, eh? Alias. This is the alias items total. And that goes to item sum, apparently. Now we good. So that is my total. It should be in a strong, I guess. Strong. And then we can say here maybe T hat. Isn't there something like caption? Is it caption? Items? Items. Does the caption go in the hat? Shit. No problem. And then we have... Let's have a look, bro. Let's go. We have item count unit total. Okay, this is what we have. And then this is going to be an I. Displaying. Count. Good. Item. VIP membership. And then... we don't say that. We say that. And then here. Good. And then the next step is we say this. And I can say a TR with TDs. Why is that, bro? Sometimes do. And that is adjustment name. That is adjustment. What is it? Adjustment total. Okay, so what we need here is a blank TD correspond to. Correspond. Yeah, okay, this is messed. That is a 2 then, so we have 4. And then we say something like text, right? Okay, and actually I want something like TD3, and then I say text left, and this is text right. And this is not working because this needs to be that TD. Okay, almost. And then it's a span, so they are in line. And then this whole thing should be text right. Okay, and then I can say... what can I say? I can say here, this is a strong, and I just say style. No, I don't need that. I say margin right is 2. Margin right is 2. Okay, say 5. Okay, 10% VIP discount. Wait, what? Isn't this like negative then? Wait, maybe I create this wrong. What do I say? I say when I create the invoice, the body is params. That's wrong. So shipping cost and the discount is then cheaper, bro. That's what I mean. Yeah, that looks better. No, it's wrong. This is the right one. Dude. Yeah. Okay, UPS ground, and then I can say here. Okay, never mind. TR, and then I say T foot. TR TD whole span 3 TD text, right? Actually I have the same, it's just different values. So now I say then total, and this is invoice total. Okay, and this is my T foot. This needs to go one more out. T hat, T body, T foot. See? Working good, man. So then these ones ain't strongs, these ain't amps. And then this is strong as well. Okay, that looks cool, guys. I think so, huh? What do you guys think? That looks correct. That looks something like it's useful. So the next step is to turn on the aircon. And then I wonder why is it so big actually, but it's okay. So this is our invoice that is displayed. Now we need to display details of invoice in H5 maybe. Cool. Can I make another card? Can and say margin bottom is 4. Yes, so. Card. Okay. Well, that doesn't look good with Stripe, but okay. So what we can do here, guys, we can say So what we need here, we need the state and allow the sets. So we can say, I guess, something like this. Table, and then th state, and then td is at invoice state. Is that working? Yeah. And then we say a few more things. We say allow the sets. Sets. Confirmations required. Recipient. Internal ID. And description maybe. Okay, that's all we need. And then we can say something like, wait, card body. Yeah. And then we can say here, that is contents of the card. And then this is also margin bottom 4. And we say here's a new card header, payments, and then card body. We gotta display the payments. Payment instructions. Payment, yeah, payments, and we say here at invoice payment instructions, each to instruction, and then this is a P with code is instruction inspect. Okay. And we don't have any, so here we say something like very important TR THURL TD, and then the most important thing is blue invoice. What is this? This is what we need. We don't need that. Merchant invoice URL. There you go. There you go, bro. And then we say link to this target blank. It's actually at invoice. Okay, that is the link. There we go, guys. So if I say I want to pay with Bitcoin, nah, I want to pay with Litecoin. Okay, well that doesn't exist. I want to pay with Monero. Yeah, I'm good. So now if we go here, there should payment instructions. Looks good, huh? Payments. So we go and say here. Interesting, huh? Let's delete the second one. That was the Litecoin one that is broken. Merchant payment instruction fine too. And that is the Litecoin one, yeah. Delete. Okay, so this isn't here anymore. Fine. And then, because we don't have addresses, I don't have the node running, so I can't get an address. In reality, we have predefined addresses for this. So as soon we launch this project, I'm gonna generate like, I don't know, 100,000 addresses of each maybe. That should be good for a month. And then we can always make address reusability. Yeah, we can do that, absolutely. So I can say here something like, yeah, maybe a P, and then is asset icon of instruction asset, and then I say instruction address. Oh, it's asset logo as usual. Okay, that is my address, and then I can say strong payments, and then I say, wait, this is a diff, so I say instruction. Yeah, so I say then here if instruction payment any, then else none. Okay, no payments, and then none. Okay, and then here I wonder actually if I say here something like is instruction inspect, because there is something like time limit state pending. Oh yeah, so I say here state and amount and instruction RB. Is that something else we have? Formatted amount, outstanding balance, time limit. Seconds left. So is that actually? Okay, pending. Payments none. All right, let's give him a payment though. Let's we are nice. I say I pay something like this amount most likely. Yeah, let's go. And then I can say payments. That's not what I wanted. Why is my atom closed? That is a joke. It really is. Did I close it accidentally? Invoice show, and then here we can say that is not the one. Invoice show internal. There you go. Instructions payments any, then I say instruction payments each to payment, and then as payment inspect. Let's have a look on that, because there's going to be displayed something. So I can display the TX ID. I can display the amount, the state, the confirmations, the block ID, and confirmed at EC. Okay. Okay, and then this is mount state conf block and confirmed add, so we know what's going on here. Beautiful. Let's confirm this actually. Invoice was paid. Here actually your payment was successful. Confirm. There you go. So this requires definitely a little bit more love. Yeah, for sure. This requires more detail work, but actually, you know what? This is task of the designer. This is not my task, because the data is there. This is all data we need, right? Yeah, this is the whole data of the invoice, man. This is literally all we need. And yeah, no big deal, man. We got it all. So no big deal. Get status, get add, get commit, internal invoice show. I just realized that at the security if the GSL is changing, we need to send emails. I just realized that there is missing a mailer, app mailer. That is the user mailer, and we call this dev GSL activated user, and I say dev GSL disabled user. Okay. Global security lock was enabled. And this, for real, dude, is attention. Your GSL was disabled. Okay. Deactivated. Settings changed. So what we do here is in the model. Okay, we have dev send GSL activated mail, and we have dev send GSL disabled mail. And then here's user mailer. And then is GSL activated. Deliver now. This is GSL disabled. Deliver now. Okay, and then in the controller actually, DSL controller was activated. There you go. Current user send GSL activated mail. GSL active, send disable mail, and continue was if we continue this, yeah. Okay. Send GSL activated email. No, actually GSL continued email. That is an own one. Send GSL continue activated, disabled, continued. So then this a continued, and then in the user model send GSL continued. Makes sense, eh? And then all we need is a view and say mailers, user mailer, and we can say GSL activated, hammer, your GSL was activated. If you want to disable it, the lock time is at user GSL time hours, whatever. And then we have the GSL disabled. Your GSL was disabled. It is still able, it is still your account is still protected till, and then it's at user GSL active till. After this you can access all your security related settings as usual. Okay, and continued. You was reactivated. Your account is on full protection again. Fine. Enable GSL lock. Your GSL was activated. Thank you. Disable, bro. It was disabled. Continue. Was reactivated. Nice. That means in our GSL specs, we need to check certain things. Features. Just a second. Spec. Features, internal, and it's the security GSL spec. And here, rendering the form, no. There, disabling with OGP, successfully, and also disabling with OTP sends an email. Do. Okay, so if I do this, man, this should be a controller test, isn't it? Expect to change action mailer base deliveries count by 1. Sounds good to me. Without OTP or continuation, that sends an email. So we say here this before do. Okay, so we have the continuation sends an email. We have the disable now sends an email. We need the enabling. Enabling it sends an email with OTP. Yeah, well, whatever. And then here we say expect, and if you click here to change action mailer base deliveries count by 1. I think they are all good. They are all good. GSL spec now. RSpec spec features internal security. GSL spec. Let's have a look. All working. Good status. GSL mailer sends emails on activation, continuation, and disabling. Oof. Nice. So, how long did that take now to send emails out on certain events, including writing tests for that? 15 minutes. I love Rails, guys. This is why I love Rails, because that is really good. Okay, what's next step? I mean, there's so much to do, but I'm so tired. I'm really tired. I don't know why. I'm so demotivated. I don't know why, guys. Guys, if you watch, do you have any idea what we can do next? I know something. Let's learn stuff. Let's learn stuff. There is this code in game. I'm addicted to it. Code in game. I am addicted to it. Let's play those. Join a clash. So if somebody would like to play, it's here. I see this with another streamer. No, that's not what we want. We want... Where's my chat? There is it. So maybe somebody would like the job. I always have Kenny. He's doing it all day, man. I see him so many times. Okay, let's start. Launch Clash. Let's see what we have to do here. I hope it's a nice quick task. I don't like these long ones. Fastest mode. Your program must compute the number of eggs that Bob can sell to Alice. Bob is a farmer. He owns 7 chickens, 4 cows, 5 pigs. Each chicken lays 6 eggs per week. He has N eggs and Alice wants to buy at most M eggs. Display how many eggs can sell to Alice. What? Is this test a joke? Okay. Okay, NM, so PM if M greater equals N. Okay, if M is greater or equals than N, we print N. No, M, else we print N. That is a joke. Isn't it the amount of Alice that Alice wants to buy? She wants to buy at most MX. So if M is greater or equals N, we return N, and otherwise we return M. Seriously? This is wrong instruction. Each chicken, okay, he has N eggs. Alice wants to buy at most M eggs. Display how many eggs Bob can sell to Alice. Okay, but the number of eggs that Bob possesses. Okay, and then I was so confused with Sebastian, what's up? And then the amount of eggs that Alice can buy. No, that she wants to buy. We don't know how many she can buy. The instruction is wrong. How stupid is this? That's why I'm so confused. Stupid. Seriously? No fun. Super easy. Wrong instruction. It's not how many she can buy, but how many she wants to buy. Yeah, I faced issues with this because, you know, I can do it in a minute. If it's written correct, I'm not like, I don't know. Okay, one more time. Sebastian, I don't know. I did some work today. I did finish the global security lock. Here it is, which super activates and protects our account on top. Given 2 angles of a triangle, calculate the 3rd angle. Okay, isn't it AB? Okay. Oh, this is fastest mode? Okay, P 180 minus A minus B. Yeah, that is fucking stupid easy, dude. Yeah, I mean, if you do it in 30 or 38, doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's really fun, dude. You can choose the language you would like to do. So I get this, I return this. I get this, I return this. Get this, I return that. I get this. So all we do is return the latest number. So it's n. So it just gets Char's last. So play all test. Wait, what? Oh, puts. Submit. Share my code. Okay. So that was easy. Super easy. Why I have to make this captcha all the time? So yeah, if you want to join, yeah, enjoy. You can choose the language you want to do, like you want to do it in JavaScript, Python, Ruby. Seems like most people use Python, but I can only use Ruby. So yeah, this is a really cool thing though. Some people use C++ and write like 500 lines of code, and no, 500 chars of code, and we in Ruby or Python use like 50. It's like, whoa, crazy, bro. Why are you doing this? So yeah, feel free. It's just quick login, mate, and then so besides that, I did, yeah, the global security lockdown. If I disable this, I even get an email. It's pretty cool. And we also did then this cool overview of the invoice here. And we are waiting. You are in, Sebastian. There he is. Nice. And we are waiting on the designer, which I can show if I go to Upwork. I'm not so happy with the designer anymore. I can show you why. It's a little bit that... Let's do this clash first. But I told him, man, like all he's doing is this. He's like, you know, whatever I did, he's trying to do it in pretty. But I'm like, dude, I need your skill here. You know, like, okay. Oh, this is interesting. What is this? Okay, so puts n plus n divided by 2. That's it. Finish. So Sebastian, are you finished? I share my code, bro. Man, I can do this all day. I really like these. They are fun. I wish it... Well, you can use JavaScript. I mean, I get the number and then I say n plus half of n. And because it's an integer, it's automatically using just the full number. There is no rounding in there. Shit. So did you do it? Wait, that is not what I want to show. I can't show that, sorry. That has to be close. Where is my game? Alright, here it is. So, Sebastian, what are you struggling of? Okay, you know what, then cancel, and the next one we can do together if you want. Alright, that is no big deal. We make a new one, come on. And then I can explain it to you. But we can only do it in Ruby, because I'm a Ruby professional. Man, these programming clashes are really fun. I wish the waiting time would be faster. Yeah, like less waiting time. And like this whole thing would be faster. Like I don't have to wait 2 minutes in between or something. Sebastian, are you coming? Are you coming, bro? There he is. There he is, Sebastian. Let's go. So which language do you actually do? Which language do you do? JavaScript, okay. Yeah, I'm a JavaScript nerd. There's actually, you can use print, even though that doesn't exist in JavaScript, but they give it in this environment there is a print, so you don't need to do console log. You have to pass. Okay, so your program must perform a bitwise, not on a binary number given through the standard input. What? I give a binary number, the result of not. Oh, I understand. I understand. So we get a binary number, we have to inverse it. Okay. So this is my fastest mode. Okay. This is my thing, and I say split. No, I say chars. So now if I show you this, puts B, I get just a chars. Wait, what? What? Puts B? I thought I get... Oh, I got 0. Oh, sorry, okay. We play this test case, that is better. Okay, gets chars, and then this test case gives me an array of 0, 0, 1. That is fine. And then I say B collect, and then it's whatever X, and then we say X equals 1, then we return 0, otherwise 1, and then we say join, and we print that out, and we are finished. I hope that wasn't too fast for you, bro. Can I do it in JavaScript? Yeah. I mean, you take a string, you split the string for each character, so now you have an array of characters. You loop through the array and see if it's a 1, make it a 0. Otherwise, if it's a 0, make it a 1. So that's basically it. So yeah. So we take the string, we split it by the chars, so now we have an array of chars, and we say collect. So we map, and whatever we return gets into a new array. So we say each char is an X. So if the char is a 1, we make it a 0. Otherwise we make it a 1. So now this returns an array, and then this array we join, just join it together and then print it out. Why is he passing 0% score? That's not good, bro. For free Bitcoin? I don't know. Where do we get free Bitcoin? I can send you testnet Bitcoin, bro. But you can challenge me now. Feel free to challenge me. But, well, you can join this game here. Wait, what are you talking? Will I be able to? Oh, you mean if, okay, sorry. Okay, I thought you will be able to hack this game with me and then get free Bitcoin if you win. No, oh, you mean my Bitcoin exchange? Oh, no, you won't be able to hack it. No, you won't be able to hack it. How? Tell me. I show you all the code. I show you everything you want to see. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Explain me how would you hack my... Okay, so when you say hack, what's your target? Steal the Bitcoin, right? You want to steal my shitcoin? Okay. What do you need to actually do? Do you know that? In order to bleed out our hot wallet. Nah. I don't know. You tell me. The private keys. Okay, how do you compromise the server? That is okay. Apparently, if you compromise the server, then, well, I don't call this hacking. Reverse mode. Oh, what is this? GCA? What is this? If I give him A, I get T. If I give him C, I get G. If I give him G, I get C. If I give him T, I get A. Okay, so... No, this is not working. There is no password to hack, bro. That is just... Like, if you want to access the admin dashboard, well, you have to be in our VPN. Otherwise, there is no access. And then you need to also guess the, you know. Wait, so I can say chars collect X, and I say case X when A, then T, when why should I do this? Why should I do this? When G, then when T, then A. Okay, and now we just say join. And we can say put. What? Collect. End. So I play all and we finish this as well. Am I the fastest? I am. Even though I'm still talking with you. Well, look, you come here and you ask about cybersecurity. Well, we can talk about this, but if you come up with this, then I feel like I don't know, what do we have to talk about there? It's like, you say you want to hack this, I say ain't gonna happen, bro. And then you say, are you sure? And I say, good. What do you want to say? And you say, depends. I say, all right, depends on what? You came and say you're gonna hack me, so go ahead. Then tell me what you would like to do. You want to rob me? I told this even yesterday, I do not have access on the cold wallet, and I don't want to have access on that. You can come and kill me, that doesn't give you the cold wallet. Period. I got nothing to do with that. Well, I'm not getting concerned, I'm just saying what it is. So, how would you like to lay out an attack to penetrate somehow, access, I don't know. We are using Ruby on Rails. There is no cross-site scripting, there is no SQL injections. What else would you like? There is no mass assign vulnerability since Rails 4.1. Okay, the endpoints, there you go. Enjoy. Which one? API? I don't know. Well, on the API you can't even steal money. I show you all the endpoints, there's no problem, man. People see it anyways here on stream, so I don't know. So feel free. It's like the only way to get money out of our system in a correct way is if you are able to give yourself balance, and after you give yourself balance, you then create a withdrawal. Okay, that is the only way for make it system wise. The other way is you hijack the Bitcoin node. Well, our Bitcoin node is running in our data center, is only, the RPC is only listening on private IPs. It's like, I don't want to say it's impossible, but okay, if you have physical access, easy, but yeah, I don't know, man. It seems a little bit like, I don't see the strategy of attacking here. And then I don't say unhackable, no. Well, there's maybe 0-day exploits that we don't know about, you know, who knows. So, and then the other thing is, so you can get the node, so you can empty the node, sure. Now you got the hot wallet, fine. The second option is, as I said, you are somehow able to give yourself balance and then create withdrawals that won't get flagged as suspicious. Okay, so that won't get flagged as suspicious. I don't know how you're gonna do this. So like, I never hear, dude, everybody knows it. I never hear about like somebody is entering a Rails application. I never hear about this. Like, I don't know. Again, for the admin dashboard, you need the VPN access because that is VPN restricted. So, and then you still need to hijack our credentials just to gain access. I don't know. Like, you know what? If you really think there is a way to do it, don't do it on me. Do it on CoinFalcon, or even better, do it on Coinbase. Alright? So, well, I hope you are aware that I am the developer. And even if I use like active admin or something, that is still, I gonna build a two-factor authentication for the logins. So there is just, I just think about everything, you know, like literally. The best way for you to hijack us is if you, we talked about this yesterday, if you go and infiltrate a Ruby gem that we use and just publish a new version which only injects random code if it responds to our model base, then you know that we have installed it, and then you could do shit. But for that reason, before we do this, we security audit this, we fork every gem. So we host the gems by ourselves. We don't use Ruby gems anymore, only during development. And then from there on, every time the gem on GitHub is receiving something, we can just simply merge that into our fork and then update our application with that. So if you listen to that I even think about this aspect, like this is kind of like I think that is the only way to penetrate us application wise. Okay, if you hijack the server, okay, like if you gain access however you do it, well, that's another level. That is, I have nothing to do with this. But if you think about this, the easiest way is, let's say this. The absolute easiest way would be, I talked about this yesterday, you use one of these small gems. Here, validates IBAN, for example, okay? Validates IBAN gem, this one. Okay, so this is obviously hosted on Ruby gems. Okay, so right now we are using the Ruby gems version. Okay, this is what we use right now. So the easiest way would be to contact this guy, pay him $10,000 and say, hey, we need to publish a new version of this gem. And then, like, you have to hope that at one day we call bundle update and we don't check what we are doing. And that means we take the newest version of this gem, which you don't update the code here. You just do it here so nobody really sees it. And then you have in an initializer something, and you build your own initializer that you somehow call like Ethereum RPC and then transfer something like this. So if you know our model names, that is not so, I mean, you see it here. This is the only, but you know, I could always rename it. So yeah, this is the only possible way. And actually that's the easiest way. That is the easiest way, right? So, but as I said, for that, before we launch, before we even think about deploying, I gonna security audit every single gem. I will fork every single gem, and we will use only the sources from GitHub. And then as soon they change something on their repository, we can then merge it into our fork. All right, so if there is something, this is how you do it. So we do not use external libraries, right? As you see, like here, some of those I already use my own gems. Of course, if you think like we use PhoneLab gem, this is from Google. No, is it? Oh no, it's DaddyZ. See, we have to do it everything. Well, if I would have a background in security, I would not talk about this, you know? So I was the fastest by a lot. You can tell I don't. Okay. So tell me, how do you know I don't? I'm interested in hearing that. Wait, what do you mean with a supply chain attack? We talked about. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave. Okay, so I tell you the way from the application perspective. The way, how do you gain access to the application? If you talk about, yeah, we just kidnapped the CEO, we just kidnapped some employees, you know, all right. That is also how you penetrate the system. Zombie, which one is you actually? So then please, if you then give me something, you know, maybe I don't understand your words, then please use easier words. Okay, so everything offline doesn't count. Good. So then please tell me what you mean with supply chain attack. I'm not ranting. There's no rant though. Korean zombie, who is you? Well, did you know what I just said? I literally just said attacking a dependency. This is exactly what I said. This is the only way. And ordering a PC, well, I doubt this is happening. Yeah, well, but I said the only way is with a gem. Well, if you want... Oh. I mentioned supply chain. No, that is my only threat here, application-wise. Yeah, well then, please, there is no security, no known, that everything is known. There is no known security is an issue with Rails. So what do I have to do here? The amount of rows of teeth in a mouth? What? Pull out any rotten teeth you found. Rotten is this? Uh-huh. So what do I get here? Monstro? Okay, so I just replace GSUB, and then it's a 0 with this, and I put, isn't this what he wants? I think that's what he wants. Finished. Woo! Goofy did it exactly the same time, but I was still talking with you. I was faster, Goofy. Well, if that's not the only way, then please tell me, describe me the way how you would like to penetrate a Rails application. Again, there is Coinbase out, and Coinbase has probably $1.5 billion assets worth somehow in their system, which are in cold storage anyways. To 95%, they don't even use BitGo. So I really think, like, if you think you can attack a Rails application and somehow, which nobody does, nobody knows about it yet, and if you are able to do that, then why even think about stealing $5,000 of us if you can get 1 million or 10 million of Coinbase with ease? And then there's CoinFalcon. And you know, if you look about Peachio, Ruby on Rails exchange, okay, well, then we don't need to talk. This is open source Ruby on Rails exchange, complete trading engine. So also not hacked. So there you go, you know, and they are like, yeah, I don't want to talk with you anymore because you say I'm wrong, but you never tell me what I'm saying is wrong. You talk like a developer. Well, I am a developer. Yeah, so what do you want me to talk about then, please? Then please give me something, you know, like if you say something, it seems like you say I'm wrong. Well, share my code. Hey, Mataleon, hurry up, bro. Well, you did say indeed that you think like a developer, not a security consultant. All right, so now you say I think like a developer. Great. Tell me how you want me to think. How does a security consultant think? What am I not seeing here? What is wrong? Why are these guys failing? That was super easy. You just have to replace the 0 with a dash. Shit. So please tell me, how does a security consultant think? Because we just talk about gaining access to the application, and you said everything offline is out of scope. So then we talk application wise. Okay, okay, hijacking the server, however you're gonna do this. Okay, fine. There's, if you say, I don't know, probably, you know, of course, SSH is also only possible via VPN. So we just have an additional VPN server somewhere, and only from there you can connect SSH. Everything else is rejected. I don't know. The Git will be hosted by ourselves, so is the continuous integration. So it's not like, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm happy to hear. As I said, the CI is hosted by ourselves, the Git will be hosted by ourselves. So it's not like you just hijack the Git and then you post like, you just commit malicious code and then the CI is deploying it. It's not like we are doing that. So yeah. Okay, look, we make it the following. Unless you tell me which attack I'm not thinking about, I will not talk with you anymore, because it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying something and you say, you sound like a developer. Well, I am a developer, dude. So you basically say I'm wrong here because I'm missing out and you know more and better. Well, then prove yourself, then go ahead. You have to print the matrix effect. Well, what do you need to find? You seems like you're the professional here, so just explain it with your words. The matrix effect from bottom to each column will be the ASCII value, binary value. What? What I have to do? I don't even understand this. You have to print the matrix effect from top to bottom. each column with the ASCII binary value of its respective character in S. EXAMPLE. Why is 0 a whole 1? Why is 1 a whole? The fuck? M4TRI. I don't understand the task, guys. Can somebody point me in the right direction? I don't know what the matrix effect is. No idea, dude. Like this I could, like, but why is this FFFF? Each column will be the ASCII binary value. Wait. Oh, each column. Oh, not row. So, but this doesn't make sense. Why is this? Oh, wait. Oh, now I get it. Oh, okay. EXAMPLE. Okay, so this is EXAMPLE. Okay, numbers. But then this is 0. Wait, 0 is actually 0, 0, 0. Huh? A 9? 1 0 4 1 1 1 2 4 6 8 32. I don't understand this. How is this a 9? I absolutely don't get it, man. Hey, I'm not talking with you unless you tell me here something. I don't understand this task. I don't get it. Why is here something new? I don't get it, man. I don't know what the matrix effect is. I don't know, I give up. I really have to pass on this. I have no idea. But the fact that they are still clashing, that is... I don't even understand it. I don't know. I do not know. So again, look, it's so easy. If you think that there is a possibility that Rails itself, the framework, has a security issue, then you go and take this open source crypto trading exchange platform. And this is used, for example, by Waves Oceans Exchange. Ocean X Pro. They, for example, use Pitio. And they have a daily trading volume of a few thousand Bitcoin. Okay? Like they do like real shit, dude. Like, here's high volume, bro, okay? Like, they trade like a lot. Okay? So if you think that Rails itself has a massive security issue that nobody knows about, and you're the only guy or somebody else, why target us? You can target them, and you talked about Rails. So you could target them. You have the whole code is open source, bro. So that's the easiest way for you to do it. Okay, look, I give you the last chance. Otherwise I ban you, and I'm that serious. Look, you come to my channel, you trolling, I ban you. You talking shit, I ban you. If you legit, I keep the conversation up with you. I'm using Ruby on Rails. Okay? So your attack on our application will attack Ruby on Rails. Good. I'm talking about Rails. So you have to attack somehow the Rails framework, because that is what we use. If you talk about other things, I told you, tell me which. Tell me which. You said nothing. I tell you, you want to hijack our SSH? I don't know, man. Of course, you can only SSH to our server if you come via our own VPN. But you don't even know our VPN. You don't even know our server. And so you will not gain SSH access. So, now please tell me, you do not know our database. It's on private IPs anyways. You need kind of like physical access to our servers. Yeah, well, if you gain physical access, then there is nothing really we can do unless, I mean, the only thing is we have encrypted hard drives, but good. So please tell me, where is your possible scenario where you would like to attack us and you already ruled out that look, I'm banning you, you stupid. You said earlier that everything offline does not count. Everything offline does not count. So hijacking the dev does not count. It's not counting. I'm banning you. See you. Bye bye. You just talk shit. I don't want to talk with you anymore. We talked about this and you said, nah, out of scope. All right, then you know what? Get the fuck off. Dude, what an idiot is this guy? What the heck? Like, for real, what an idiot, man. I banned him for like 10 minutes or 1 hour, I don't even know, but what an idiot is he talking? He said earlier, like, yeah, well, I banned him then anyway. What is he trying to do? He tried to talk with me? Right, let's talk, let's have a conversation. And then he's like, if you order a PC. I'm not ordering a PC, bro. Like, what? I don't know. So, I don't know, man. That is just stupid what he said here. Hey, you know what's crazy? These guys are still clashing. I think nobody knows the answer to this one. Nobody knows the answer. What is this for a shitty thing? This is really... Hey, Mataleon, Korean Zombie, did you understand the task? I don't understand the task, man. So he said, like, I told him, like, yeah, the only way you could do is if you hijack some Ruby gems that we use, that we depend on. And he's like, eh. And then I said, well, apparently you could just, come and try to kidnap me, but I don't have access to the cold wallets. I don't even want to have access to that. I don't know. Oh, do you understand the task? You don't need to use Python. You can, on the top right, you can change it to any language you want. You can do it in C++, assembler, whatever you like. I mean, seriously, it's so dumb. I personally feel it's so dumb to say, you can hijack the dev. Yeah, of course you can do it. If you come to my home, put a gun on my head, whoa. Oh, well, welcome. You gained access to the system, at least to my system. Yo. That is the same way like NiceHash was allegedly hacked. Yeah, they gained access to the hacker, actually, his private computer. And from there, then they went on from the developer. So yeah, if you hijack the developer, congratulations, man. But this is not how you gain access to our system. If you say, he said like, oh, that is out of scope. At least that's what I read. Yeah, convert each letter to binary, then print binary string by column. The whole test scenario didn't make sense to me though. The whole test scenario didn't make sense because there being not enough columns for characters. Oh wait. Dude, I don't even talk with this guy. What is wrong with you, dude? Why you come back to my stream, dude? What is he trying to prove? Well, you know what? Then we all know about this. Then go ahead. Don't talk with me ever again. Go and compromise my Windows 10 box. That has absolutely nothing to do with hacking the application. Nothing. That is so out of scope. So yeah, oh, Mataleon, you gave up now. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think this is the way, the fact that they are still clashing. I don't know. Horrible clash, bro. Horrible clash. Man, this dude, I don't get this dude, man. What is he trying to say, man? So then, you know what? I challenge everybody. Instead of talking with me, do it. Go ahead, hijack my box. Go. Hijack my box, bro. I don't know. Enjoy, mate. Hijack my box. Please. I mean, it's like so obvious to see that, to think that, yeah, if you somehow infiltrate my system, you gained access to my system. Oh. And if I have access to the web server, then you now have access to the web server. Well, it's not rocket science to think that way. why do you try even to argue with me? And then, you sound like a developer. Well, because this is the only level of attack you have here on your given scenario. So your program must read two numbers and output the concatenation of their difference and sum. Well, that is easy. Fastest mode, P, no puts, a string, and I say here A minus B, and a string A plus B. Done. Okay. Actually, I think the test case was wrong. They say concatenation, but if you concat something, that is a string. How can you concate integers? Isn't like 1 plus 1 concating 11? But they expected that we sum it, so it should be like either adding or summing, but not concatenating. Concatenate integers. Yeah. This is what I mean, kind of like they expected that if you concatenate those, they are 6, but in my opinion, they are not. They are 1, 2, 3. Concatenated is 123. So that's not what we need. So I felt like that was a little bit wrong. Share my code. Mataleon, hurry up. We are waiting for you, bro. So yeah, in general, I'm always open for people. Like we had this one guy last week, Wednesday, I think. He came and say Bitcoin is shit. Hey, I talked with him 2 hours and we talked about Bitcoin is shit. He was then meanwhile mad because everybody in the chat was against him. Let's see your code, bro. What? Bro, you have A and B, both are integers, so you don't need to make this, or you make this a string because the, okay, string plus string, now I get it. Okay. Yeah, well, that's one way to do it. Sure. So, glad we did it. See, I'm no Python guru, I don't know that. Okay, one more, maybe then we go back to regular work. So yeah, I talked with him like 2 hours, and at the end I say, I wish you a great weekend, bro. You know, you don't need to agree with me, you can disagree with me, and I'm totally fine with this, but you can only do that if you have valid arguments. And like, meanwhile, this guy just came and say like, yeah, Bitcoin is shit, blockchain is shit. And I say, dude, the whole banking sector, like the richest guys in this world, the smartest guys in this world, whoever, they all say Bitcoin is shit. That's their opinion, but they have one in common, and they say blockchain technology is the bomb. So now you are the only one who say Bitcoin is shit and blockchain is shit. Dude, you don't know what you're talking about. Reverse mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I give 7 and 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's plus 4 is 5, plus 4 is 9. Good. 100 numbers. Okay. In S is gets split. And then is map of the integer. So now we have puts S in this case here. Alright, and we can say diff is S of 0 wait, minus 15 minus 9. Oh, wait. Ruby diff between two integers. There is... Do I really need to ban you again, bro? Yeah, this is what I need the... No, wait. Apps. The absolute one, that's what I mean. S minus S1 apps? Is that... Okay, and then I say n, okay, n minus s count times do, and we say last is s last, and then we say last plus equals def, and at the end we put last. Okay, now we should be good. 5, oh, n minus s count minus 1. Is it that way? No, plus 1. Okay, now we good. So test 3, play all test cases. Test 4 is failing, interesting. So test 4, what do we get here? Test 4, we have, well, he say he's done. You know what? All these vulns, like, tell me those like, those vulnerable, you know which one I mean. Tell me those since Rails 4.23. So then, since 4.23. And then let's have a look what we had in 5.1. And then 5.2. And now we had Rails 6. So go ahead and tell me those. 4. We get 11 numbers. So minus... Oh shit, what is that? Wait, what? See, really read the note. Only idiots. You really? Look, I have to ban you. You do not understand what you talk. You talk about Rails in 3 or 4. These versions are 4 years old and older. Rails 3 is 2012. No. Rails 3 is 2010. Okay? You mentioned things from 2010. Rails 4 is 2012, yes. But 4.2 is 2014. So that is, I'm just saying, is super old, bro. Super old. And if you read the note, yes, to have this attack possible, you really need to make it possible. You literally have to write your code so that it is possible. That is ridiculous. That is just dumb. I can build you a method. Well, I can. Yeah. Well, you mention it, but you don't know what it means. Yeah, well, you know what? You try to I don't know what you're trying to prove a point. You mention things that are totally irrelevant. They are not counting. It's like absolutely irrelevant. So why is this test failing? I have to, what is this, dude? Wait, what? I don't even understand the test case then. I thought we built the diff. So we have to build the diff between the first. So this is 7 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is a 1. Whoa. So we add 11. So in here we add 7. No, we do not add 7. Wait, we add 2. Wait, 2, 6. Wow. Maybe I get it if I read these. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Test case 7. Test 6. Yeah. Okay, so again, you do not understand these vulnerabilities. You just post them. You do not understand what you're talking about. Like, it's so funny that like cross-site scripting if you use HTML safe. Like, what the fuck, dude? That is funny. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do not. You know what? You never did a Rails application, because otherwise you would just not post these. You would just not post them. They are irrelevant. They are irrelevant. Okay, what is this? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I have half of those working, but play all test cases. I submit them. Maybe I don't have them all there, but Korean Zombie, how is you, man? How is you doing? Okay, so which? No, I can't talk politics because, you know, I live in Thailand and I go to jail if I talk about it. So I don't want that. I love my government, I love my king, so there you go. Okay. So this is what you said. How do I see? See, there is, where is the description actually? No, I don't care about that. Where is the description for that? Because the block entry doesn't exist anymore. So this thing is full of shit. Dude, this website doesn't even exist. Like there is no vulnerability that doesn't exist. It just, that one doesn't exist. Okay, it is like if I do something like this, if I go, yes. So they had been there before, and those that you posted, they are not really even ones. Enjoy, bro. It's like if I do here something like, see, I do this and I say here, current user find by SQL params bad SQL injection. Okay, now you can actually call, /API v1 deposits and say bad SQL injection is delete from users, no, drop tail users. Now you can do that. You could do that now. So I literally have to, no, this is not working. I think I have to hash it first because this is sanitized params. I can param slice. I say params to hash slice. I think this will work. So something like that, an idea. So I really need to write bad code to make shit like that happen. And then people call it the security vulnerability. That is like, hey, what's wrong here? Nobody is figuring this out. This is too difficult. Task isn't clear enough. That's why we can't solve it. Korean Zombie, did you actually understand this? I did not. I understand only half of it. Like, go in steps and then to a certain amount of steps and then calculate and then, yeah. Okay, so I can ban you now again. Have a good day. Bye bye. And please don't come back to my stream. Please don't come back to my stream, bro. Man, whatever he is talking, dude. Oh, 62%, so he's doing better than me. Good for him. You know what? The next time I write code, if input is 7, then print this result. If input is 5, print this result. Oh shit. We all fail. Oh no. Why we fail, guys? Oh, we are so bad. Korean Zombie, let's go. One more, and then we go back to work, okay? One more, bro. Korean Zombie, you still here, bro? Let me know, mate. So what is this? Nah. But yeah, never mind. I mean, it's not like we're using Rails 5. No, we use Rails 6, bro. It's all fixed in there. And yes, these ones might pop up in the future again. But I don't think this is an issue at all. So we are waiting here. Maybe somebody would like to join. Korean Zombie, I count on you, bro. Okay, what is this? The string length of... Oh, that is no problem. So we say PA size plus 4 times this, and then here again, there and there, and we say puts, and we say puts star space space star, and then here it's a. A length. What? What am I doing, dude? Puts. Ah, I'm stupid. Shit. Hello world, that is correct. And then here puts a length. What? Ruby string length? Am I stupid? Length. What? Puts a inspect. What is a? Hello world. Okay, now we good. String can't be coerced into integer? Oh, it's actually this times that. I'm messed up. Yeah, play our test. Shit. Ooh, I'm so slow because I messed up. Let me show you his code in Python. Yeah, he did the same like me, basically. Okay. Yeah, star times that, and I did this times star. That wasn't the best of me. Okay, so do we go back on work now? What are we going to work? Good question. Well, you know what, guys? I think I quit this stream today. I'm so not motivated. 3.5 hours. That was fun. I mean, we did something. We did something good today. We did the global security thing here. And we boosted our coverage back up. Let's see it actually. We don't need that. So let's run one more time the tests. And yeah, I had some talks with the designer. He's still working. I hope I can present you something a little bit more. I'm not so happy with the way he's doing it right now, because it seems like he's just doing what I did and he's just redesigning it. I need somebody who is bringing his own visions. But there's Ivan. Ivan contacted me and say, hey, I can do that better, bro. I'm like, you know what? Here you got $100, so do something, convince me. And let's see. If Ivan can convince me, then maybe we switch to Ivan. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, guys. I don't know. Today is kind of like Thursday. Bad day. I see you guys tomorrow, but that was still fun. And for the future, hey, I'm a super friendly guy. I have strong opinions. That might be true. But you can always discuss with me. Okay, and if I'm wrong, and this happens so many times, I'm more than happy to say you are right. I say thank you for your knowledge, and I learn every day. But if you come to my stream, and you come, Bitcoin is shit, and then if I want to talk with you about this, you don't give me arguments, then I get mad. And if you come to my stream and talk about security, and I say, it ain't gonna happen, bro, and then he's like, but he's not giving me something, then I get mad. And if you continue doing this, then it's getting really annoying and I ban you. And if you come back to my stream, I ban you again, because you deserve to be banned. And if you then post nonsense, maybe I ask him to do, I said post, show me what's there, but like, you know, those are some vulnerabilities. They're so old, and they only work in super special cases and only if you really let them work. So I don't say it's unhackable, but I say if it is, don't attack us, attack Coinbase. So thank you guys all for watching. Guys who follow me, you get the email tomorrow morning 8 o'clock. I'm gonna sleep a little bit longer, and then I am full power. Recurring buy spec 106. Oh shit, what is that? Oh, it's -% It's -% and I messed that up. Oh, I'm so stupid. Formatted ending is this -D. Yeah, well, get status, get. Okay, so let's quickly look at the coverage. Just a quick look. There we go, back to the old one. So we need to make these 2 controllers. Everything else is 100. Models is 100. Everything is 100 except the helper as well. I can live with that. So yeah. Okay, now we are good. Quality software. See you guys. I see you all tomorrow morning. I have so much other stuff to do today. It's gonna be a busy day for me. See you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.